Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it, we can build it. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the semifinal game here. The second semifinal game of the evening between the Iberia Rangers, the number 2 seed, and the Crocker Lions, the number 3 seed. Both teams trying to punch their ticket to the championship game here to face the Licking Wildcats. Should be a pretty good game here between the both of them. So we'll see what happens here. Iberia, the home team. Crocker, the away team. It'll be Lawson, Lively, Caldwell leading it off here for the Crocker Lions as we get started. Thanks to everybody that tunes into these things. I couldn't do this without you or my sponsors. So be sure to patronize their businesses as well. And I'm always looking for sponsors, so if you guys know of anybody who might be interested in sponsoring something like this, you know, parents of one of these kids or just somebody who really supports the school systems and all that, have them get a hold of me. I'd love to have them. I'll do my best to make sure they get the business they want and the attention they deserve for said business. You can contact me through the Better Call Ball page, comment on the YouTube feed, or email me at bcbmedia25@gmail.com. And here steps in Lawson. First pitch by McCabe, who is starting today. Riley McComb is a strike on Lawson. Second pitch, breaking ball, swung on and missed. And McComb quickly up 0-2 on the first batter he sees today. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Right down central for strike 3. Lawson goes down looking for out number 1. This is a pretty common battle in the conference. Crocker and Iberia. Crocker defeated Stoutland to move on. Iberia defeated Plato. So here's the first pitch to Trick Lively. And he leaves that one low. That one fouled off well behind us. Hit the roof of something pretty hard. But it wasn't anything of mine, so it's all right. So now 1-1 here on Lively. McComb gets the sign. Fires. Another breaking ball. This one fouled off. Same direction. A little shorter this time. So now 1-2 here on Trick Lively. McComb gets the sign, fires, breaking ball. That one fouled off again. That one didn't hit anything, but all in the same direction. So Lively, his timing's just a touch off. Here's the 1-2. That one in the dirt. Now 2-2. McKay. No, it is McComb. I don't know why I keep messing up his name. He's throwing pretty hard today already. I think he ate his Wheaties this morning. That one high swung on and missed. Got him with the high fastball. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts, and that'll bring up. Yep, that'll bring up Caldwell. I thought I was looking at the wrong list there for a second, but I wasn't. Here's the first pitch to Caldwell. That one hit foul over towards the third base line. So now 0-1 on Caldwell. Caldwell, the starter today for the Lions. That one breaking ball in there, strike 2. Good bite and slider there. So now 0-2 on Caldwell. That one high, ball 1. So here's the 1-2 delivery. for Trip Caldwell. Breaking ball fouled off right in front of the plate. Stay alive here at 1-2. Steps back in, 1-2 count here. McComb gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That one, a high fastball. And Caldwell puts this thing out in right. He'll have one, maybe two. Not picked up clean in right field. Tripp's going to go for second. Slides in head first. Ball gets past the shortstop. They'll hold him at second. So that is a single, and he'll advance to second on the misplay. And that'll bring up Drew Friesmeyer. Friesmeyer hitting well this year. I'll tell you how well here in just a second. I actually have Crocker stats. I do not have Iberia's yet. I talked to Coach Vincent about that particular thing, and we're going to remedy that soon. So Friesmeyer's hitting .579 on the year and has a slugging percentage of .684 with 4 RBIs on the year. And he now has a runner in scoring position over there on second base. McComb checks and fires. Fastball down the middle. Strike one on Friesmeyer. Oh, one delivery on the way by McComb. Checks on that runner over there. Breaking ball inside. That one hit down third base line. It is foul. It was borderline. It could have been fair, but looks like it hopped just before. So now 0-2 on Friesmeyer. That one high. That one must have got away from him just a little bit. McComb gets the sign here, checks the runner over there on second. Fires, high fastball, got him. Strikeout number 3 for the inning. And strands a runner on second. That'll take us to the home half of the first inning with no score. We'll be back here in just a minute. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it, we can build it. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshield. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first here. And it will be Wes Jones leading it off. It's a shortstop today for the Rangers. Rangers 3-1, Crocker 4-3 on the year. Rangers looking to move into the championship round as well as the Lions to face the Licking Wildcats, the number 1 seed in the tournament. And the pitch comm may be having a bit of a snafu there. Pitch comm relatively new in high school. Caldwell puts that one in there for a strike on Jones. And Tripp ain't tripping. He's throwing strikes. That one in the dirt. Just running low. 1-1 here. Friesmeyer behind the plate tonight. He pitched the other night. Had a no-hitter going through 5 innings. That one a little low on the outside corner for strike 2. That one outside evens the count here at 2-2. Two-two delivery by Caldwell on the way. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off towards the third base line. Staying alive is Wes Jones. Jones will step out here, gather himself, clear his mind, and get in there ready for the 2-2 delivery. Caldwell fires that one, a fastball, fouled off out of play. That's going to hit something. It bounces up on top of the school. They won't be getting that one today. So Jones keeping the at-bat alive here. Outside, got him. Oh, I thought he was going to pull that one in. Give him the old cash register arm. Whoops. Full count delivery here. Payoff pitch on the way from Caldwell. Swing and a miss, and Jones will go sit down. So both pitchers start their day out with a strikeout of the leadoff batter, which is something you always like to do. And this will bring up Tucker Jones, playing first base today. First pitch to Jones. That one letter high fastball for strike 1. This one well outside, strike or for ball 1. Evens the count here at 1-1. Guess I can update the scoreboard there. That one in the dirt. 2-1. My fancy camera's working this time. We'll see how long that lasts. Now that I've said something about it, I'll probably jinx it. That one in there for strike 2 right down central. Now it's 2-2. That one put into play over towards left field. It's going to go in foul territory, and it will not be caught. So here is the 2-2 delivery to Tucker Jones. That one hit well out into center. And squeezing it for the out is Logan Connell. So 2 up, 2 down here for Caldwell. And that'll bring up Chris Shreve. So Shreve will step in here. He's hitting 200 on the year. That one in there, letter high for strike 1. Breaking ball, caught the inside corner, strike 2. Good pitch there by Caldwell. Here's the 0-2. That one swung on and missed, and Shreve will sit down swinging. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Caldwell, and that takes us to the top of the second here. It is scoreless. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters up for the Crocker Lions in the top of the second. Be back here in just a minute. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it. All right, welcome back here. Top of the second inning. Be the 5, 6, 7 hitters up for the Lions. So Cashton Murphy going to step in here. He's hitting 235 on the year so far. That one in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 0-1 or the 1-0 delivery. That one in there for a strike, 1-1. Murphy's hitting 235, but his on-base percentage is 435, so he's doing his part. If your on-base is above 400, you're doing your share and then some. A lion's share, if you will. 1-1 delivery by McComb. High. Just above the letters there, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 delivery. That one outside, 3-1. Three 3-1 pitch from McComb. That one fastball high. And Murphy will take first base with a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up the lefty, Riley Foster. It looks like my secondary camera froze on me again, so you guys will just have to watch him from this side of the plate. Foster's hitting 167, 286 OBP. And his swing is a work in progress, but his plate discipline is improving. Takes that one high, 1-0. Pretty solid first baseman, pretty darn good kid. Is Foster. He's a number 6 hitter. Pickoff over to first. Back in time is Murphy. So still 1-0 here on Foster. That one just low, 2-0. I don't know how many arms that the Iberia Rangers have today. But McComb, I suspect if he gets in trouble, this one poked out into left for a single by Foster. So I'd say if McComb gets in trouble, Benson may just swap him out. That's Foster's 4th hit of the season so far. And now we have runners on first and second for Logan Connell. Connell hitting 167 on the year so far. .261 on base percentage. Looking to improve that here. First pitch he sees, swing and a miss. Nice fastball down central. Combe gets the sign here. Checks the runner at second. And fires. Connell trying to lay down a bunt. It'll get past the catcher. I believe that'll run it to 0-2. It is. Shelton over there running through his signs for the runners and the batter. I guess we're going to have a hit and run situation going on here with 2 strikes. That one hit over towards the first base line, foul. He'll get way out into right field. So Connell keeping himself alive here. And if he keeps this bat alive long enough, he'll get the timing down. For McComb, he's got a chance to drive a run in here. Murphy sitting over on second. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Connell will go sit down for the first out of the inning here. And this will bring in, I think this is Wyatt Sherrill hitting in place of Easton Caldwell. Fouled that one off for strike one. Sherrill's hitting .267. In 15 at-bats, 17 plate appearances, .353 on-base percentage. He does have 4 hits, all for an RBI. So 4 hits, 4 RBI. That one put in play over towards second base. Second base will scoop it up over to first for out number 2. And the runners will move up. Murphy to third, Foster to second, and that'll bring up Preston Pierce here. Hitting 176 on the year. 286 on base percentage. So he just may be due for a hit here against McComb. McComb gets his sign. Checks the runners. Fires. That one fouled out of play. Back behind everybody here for strike one. The 0-1 delivery here by McComb. Breaking ball gets outside. Nice block back there by Cochran. One and one. Cochran saved a run on that one, without a doubt. Murphy is speedy over there at third. Here's the 1-1. High and in. McComb setting up that outside breaking ball with that high inside fastball. Here's the 2-1 delivery by McComb. Hits the outside corner with a fastball. Two-two count here. If I'm McComb, I go right back to that same spot. Maybe with a different pitch, but stick to the same spot. Cochran sets. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball up the middle. It's popped up. Catch is made by the shortstop Jones. And that will end the inning. Crocker leaves 2 on base as we head to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here. And we'll be back in just a bit. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. Speaking of A to Z exterminating, there's a bunch of little bugs flying around me, and I could really use Zach's help right now, wherever he is today. But I also have another sponsor that I just got their ad a day or two ago. It's a Marys County Bank. I want to make sure they're getting their flowers as well with everybody else. So I haven't had a chance to upload that yet, but I will either tonight or tomorrow. I'll try to get that done very soon. Marys County Bank is a gold sponsor for us this year. There it is. So for auto, ag, home, personal, and business, we do it all in-house with friendly staff, knowledgeable staff for you. locations in Richland and St. Robert, and 9 other locations. You can visit www.maryscountybank.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram, member FDIC. As that one is in there for strike one on Gage Cochran, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second inning. That one outside. 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 delivery by Caldwell. That one got inside and hit him. Cochran hit by a pitch there to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up Jackson Phillips, playing center field today. Coach Vinson gonna be a pinch runner in for Cochran, more than likely. So quick pause there for the catcher's cause. Pinch runner will be Carter Wilson. Trip Caldwell checks on the runner here. Pick off over to first. Wilson back in time. Jackson Phillips, a freshman this year. Wilson gets a good lead. Phillips, mighty swing and a mighty miss. Strike one. Braxton Duncan and Jackson Phillips, both freshmen. Here's the 0-1. That one, curveball in there. And that's where the freshman does show at the plate, at least. It takes a little getting used to when you start seeing those real good breaking balls. 0-2 now on Jackson Phillips. That one outside gets past the catcher. Friesmeyer can't corral it, and Wilson will head to second on the pass ball. Only 2 seniors on this team, I believe, Chris Shreve and Riley McComb. Iberia's only loss this year is to Purdy, who beat Iberia, or who lost beat Iberia 4-0 and lost to Licking 7-6 in the Jamboree, but then come back to beat him 14-4. That one will hit the corner, strike 3. Got him looking. Good placement on that fastball, and that'll bring up the counterpart to Caldwell in McComb. So Licking has lost Purdy's lost 3 games in this fall, one of which was to Licking in extras. But they've also beat Licking 14-4 and they beat Iberia 4-0. So Purdy probably a pretty good team. Pick off back to second. Wilson back in safe. Purdy, the only team to beat Iberia so far. Thankfully, they won't play in spring. Another pickoff move by Caldwell. Wilson back. McComb still waiting on his first pitch here. That one in there for strike one. Fastball in the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 delivery by Caldwell. Breaking ball will catch it outside. Strike two. So up 0-2 here with one out. Runner on second. Caldwell trying to minimize the damage from that hit by pitch. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Fastball on the outside corner. Oh, I thought that was 0-2. Apparently it was 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That one a breaking ball. He did not go. Check swing there. Good idea by Friesmeyer to make the tag just in case. So that runs the count here to 2-2. That one outside to run the count full here on McComb. Caldwell getting the sign here on the full count. Payoff pitch on the way. Low and in. And he will walk McComb. So a hit by pitch and a walk with the runner on first and second here for Iberia with one out. And I have to imagine that Duncan would love to have some ribbies here. Here's the first pitch to Braxton Duncan. He pops this up towards the right side of the infield. It may be in play. It will hit off the top of the dugout. Foster runs into the dugout over there. Not very hard, though. Seems like he's all right. So a foul ball for strike one here for Braxton Duncan. Also a freshman, not afraid to swing the bat, though it doesn't seem. That one in there for a strike. So now 0-2 on Duncan. That one low for a ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. That one a fastball hit over towards third base. Dies in the grass a little bit. Over to first for the out. And that is out number 2 here. That'll bring up Knox Booster. That was a good play over there at third by Cash Lawson. So runners on second and third here for Booster, who's looking for the base hit to take the lead here over Crocker. That one a fastball in there. Strike two quickly on Booster. That one fouled away out of play. Here's the 0-2, up and in. Not one he wants to wear. Not at that level anyway, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't feel too great. Here's the 1-2. That one outside, 2-2. That was where he wanted it, just not exactly where he wanted it. This one on the outside corner, check swing, foul ball. Booster just putting it in play to stay alive here. Two out, 2-2 count, 2 runners on in the second inning. Dukes' wild situation here for Knox Booster. That one high and out. And a full count here. Full count delivery here. Payoff pitch in the dirt. And that'll walk the bases loaded here for the number 9 hitter, McKeegan. So Friesmeyer going to go out and have a conversation with Trip Caldwell here. So here's the first pitch to McKeegan with bases loaded. Right down central. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That one just high. 1-1 here. Here's the 1-1 delivery by Caldwell. That one in there for a strike. That one, nice low two-seam fastball. So here's the 1-2 delivery now by Caldwell. See if he goes right at him and tries to get him to chase one. Kicks and fires. Goes right at him with the strikeout here. And Crocker strands the bases loaded for the Iberia Rangers. So we go to the top of the third. The score is still tied. And we'll be back here in just a minute.
Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas, so stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction. If you can dream it, we can build it. All right, back to the top of the order here for the Lions. It'll be Lawson, Lively, and Caldwell. That one will hit the dirt, but they're going to call that a swing. Much to the chagrin of the Crocker fans behind me. So the 0-1 delivery here now by McComb. In there, swung on and missed. He was expecting an off-speed pitch and got a fastball. Didn't quite know what he was going to do with it. That one in there on the corner, just outside for a ball. So now 1-2 here on Lawson, hitting .364 on the year so far. And that one, curveball roped out into left field and squeezed. Knox Booster making the out there for out number 1. So this will be Trick Lively. He's hitting 118, but he's got a 400 on-base percentage. That one a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat here today. 400 OBP is pretty good. Nothing to scoff at. Second pitch outside for a strike. Cone wanted it outside. I just don't think he wanted it quite that far outside. That one will hit him. So Lively will take his base there. Second free pass issued today. So this will be Trip Caldwell trying to help his own cause here. McComb pick over to first. Nothing doing there. Back in time. That one fouled off into the fence back here for strike 2. It's now 1-2. Nope. It's on the wrong one there. My bad. Strike 1. Nice lead over there at first for Lively. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there nicely. Throw down to second. In time, got him. Lively caught stealing. Good throw there by Cochran to get the out. And now there's 2 outs and an 0-2 count on Caldwell. Heck of a throw down there by Cochran to get the runner. Lively even had a pretty good jump there. That one in the dirt for a ball. That one also outside and in the dirt for ball 2. So now the count's even at 2-2 here. That one high, full count. And walking Caldwell is the last thing that McComb wants to do with Friesmeyer on deck here. He did strike out Friesmeyer in the first at bat, but when somebody's hitting 579, you may not get him twice. Swung on and missed. Caldwell strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 3rd here, still scoreless. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people.
There's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today.
All right, it's going to be the leadoff hitter Jones here. Wes Jones, that is. It'll be the 1, 2, 3 batters up to start this inning for the Iberia Rangers. Still scoreless here in the home half of the third. That one swung on and missed. Strike one. Got him with the fastball up top. Second one, curveball. Got him. Strike two. That one had some good break on it. It's one of the better looking pitches we've seen all day. 0-2 delivering out of Jones. That one outside, swing and a miss. Gets away from Friesmeyer. He picks it up over to first and will get the out. So it's a K and a 2-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss on a high fastball there for the first strike on Tucker Jones. That one in the dirt. 1-1 now. 1-1 delivery in the dirt again. Count runs to 2-1 here. That one low. 3-1. It's a good chase pitch. He just didn't bite. Swing and a miss. Strike two, and that runs the count full. Here's the payoff pitch from Caldwell. Hummed it right down central for a swing and strikeout, and that's quickly 2 outs here in the home half of the third. Winner of this game advances to play Licking on Friday for the championship. The loser will go on to play in the third place game versus Dixon. First pitch here to Shreve is outside. Shreve struck out in his first at bat. Nice breaking ball in there again. 1-1 now. And I'm just going to have to do away with this other camera, I guess. Keeps reconnecting and disconnecting. I'll just have to figure out why later. So we'll just go with this angle. That one outside. Runs it to 3-1 here on Shreve. Three-1 delivery by Caldwell. That one hit well out into left center. He got a lot of it, but it's going to be squeezed over in left field for the out. Preston Pierce tracked that one all the way and made the out for the third out of the inning. So we head to the top of the fourth here. Matthias still scored. Yeah, I said that on purpose. Any good Mythical Morning fans out there will understand. We'll be back here in just a few minutes after we hear from some of our sponsors.
Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality.
CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it, we can build it. Braxton Duncan out there warming up McComb for the top half of the inning here in the fourth. Still tied 0-0. Bit of a pitcher's duel here, which I got no problem with. I enjoy them. Good pitcher's duel is worth watching for me. Friesmeyer, Murphy, Foster, 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up in the top of the fourth here for Crocker. And you got to wonder how long McComb can keep getting away with these full count pitch counts. That one high to Friesmeyer for ball one. That one breaking ball. Little low in there. Now 2-1. That one in there for a strike. Bring it back to 2-1 here. Friesmeyer, 579 hitter on the season, struck out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball there. It's a nice slider. I'm guessing it's a slider. It's either a slider or I don't know, 10-3 curveball. It don't have a lot of lateral movement. Or it's got more lateral movement than vertical movement, my bad. And that will run the count full here. I think that's the fourth full count on the night here. Not very efficient. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside, Friesmeyer will walk. And I don't think he'll be at first for very long with nobody out. And Cashton Murphy coming up to the plate here. First pitch to Murphy. Squares around a bunt. Pulls it back. Ball one. Shreve running in there to try to cheat the bunt a little bit. One 0 pitch on the way. Shreve running in again. Pick over to first. Still 1-0 here on Cashton Murphy. Breaking ball. Ooh, I don't know what that was. I think that was supposed to be a breaking ball, and Murphy missed it because that did not have fastball spin on it. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I suppose it could have been a changeup, but I don't think they spin that way very often either. But I've never seen McComb's changeup, really. That one bunted foul. And Murphy not happy with himself about that. So I believe that makes it 1-2 here. Yep, 1-2. Friesmeyer's still over at first. And I would imagine that Alex is telling him to go one way or the other here. Probably got to be a hit and run or run and hit, whichever it may be. Friesmeyer gets a good jump. This one well hit out into left center. It's going to get to the fence, and it's going to go over the fence for a ground rule double for Cashton Murphy. So Friesmeyer will have to hold at third on the ground rule double. That puts runners on second and third here with nobody out for the Crocker Lions, and Riley Foster coming up to hit. Got a single in the second, looking to add another here in the fourth. Well hit ball there by Cashton Murphy to put two Lions in scoring position. I don't know why I said Tigers. Whoops. Friesmeyer gonna get a good lead off third, I'm sure. That one hit over to second base. Friesmeyer on his way home. They got him. Smart play there by Bodie Bird over at second base to get the runner going home. And the first out, but Foster at first and Murphy now at third, still a man in scoring position with only one out. Bodie Bird did the right thing there. It was too shallow for him to get a clean throw to second and try for a double play. Actually, there was nobody. It wouldn't have been a double play at all. So all he could have done is get the out at first or the out at home, and he chose the one at home, saving the run. Just a good baseball IQ decision there by Bird. Now runners on the corners, and I would say that Riley Foster is going to be on his way to second pretty quickly with a runner on third over there, especially as fast as Murphy is. McComb going to step off and gather himself. Get a new set of signs over there from the coaches. Coach Blankenship calling pitches today for the Rangers. Pickoff over to first, nothing doing there. Nothing count here on Connell. That one, fastball up in the zone. Connell wanted it, but he laid off of it. That one just a touch too high. Here's the pitch from McComb. That one in there, strike two. Nope, strike one. My apologies. 1-1 here. So 1-1 count. McComb getting the signs. Foster getting a good lead at first. McComb checks the runner. Fires. Bunt laid down. Flip to home. Won't get there in time. Nobody's covering first. And the Lions have scored the first run of the ball game on a bunt single by Connell. So he'll pick up the RBI as Murphy crosses the plate here. And the Lions have taken a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. So Foster moves over to second, Connell on first. And that'll bring up Wyatt Sherrill. He's the DH today. Grounded out to second base in his first at bat back in the second inning. Preston Pierce on deck. McComb getting the signs. Sherrill going to check out, take a timeout here. Gather himself, make sure he's got the signs right. I can't see Foster having wheels enough to steal third base in this situation, but with only one out, they may see another bunt here from Sherrill. And Sherrill's going to swing away. That one's going to hit a car. Be lucky if it doesn't. I don't think it did. So that one for a long strike one way behind us. McComb gets the sign there from Cochran. Checks on the runner over at second. Foster not doing much over there, just little tippy toes. Curveball, that one hit over towards second base again. Picked up by Jones over to first. Jones went out and got it so it wouldn't hop the lip. And Sherrill is out on the 3-1 put out with McComb covering first base, and that'll take us to 2 outs here. But it does move the runners up to second and third. So Foster now on third, Connell on second. And Preston Pierce coming up, who flew out to the shortstop in his first at bat. With a chance to blow this game wide open for the Crocker Lions. With 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Pitch in there by McComb. Nice fastball for strike one. McComb gets the signs. Sets and fires. That one a breaking ball swung on and missed by Pierce. Pierce hasn't had much luck at the plate so far in this season. 176 batting average. So I'd say he's due for a hit, and that would be the best time to get one for him. But if not, there's always the next at bat. There's always one more. That one hit well out into right center. It's going to get down. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. Foster scores. Connell scores. And Preston Pierce with a 2 RBI single makes it a 3-0 ball game. The jinx of the announcer here. And a 2-out rally has put 3 runs on the board now for the Crocker Lions. And I bet that we're going to see a pitching change here after this inning, if not before, depending on how this next batter goes, and the leadoff hitter, Cash Lawson. So Pierce over on first. I'd imagine he probably won't be there long. He's fast. Shelton not necessarily aggressive on the base pass, but when you've got wheels, use them. That one's going to hit the outside corner. Strike 1 on Lawson. Lawson gonna try to move this runner around, get on base himself. That one breaking ball outside. 1-1 now. Tucker Jones holding on Pierce over there at first. Another breaking ball. That one will catch the outside corner. 1-2. Lawson down to his last strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another breaking ball. Caught. Nope. McComb got a glove on it, but could not catch it cleanly. Recovers in time to get the out at first and get the third out of the inning, but not before Crocker puts 3 on him. In the top of the fourth, we go to the bottom of the fourth now, a 3-0 ball game. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you.
If you guys have been watching all day, you've probably seen all those ads multiple times by now. If you're tired of seeing those ads, then contact me to be an advertiser yourself, and we'll see what we can do for you. I'm always looking for more sponsors, more advertisers. So here is the home half of the fourth, and this will be number 4 hitter, Gage Cochran, the catcher in there. Caldwell's first pitch, low for a ball. A 1-0 inside, same place, 2-0. Cochran being very patient up there, knowing there's a 3-run deficit to take care of. Little meeting out there between Friesmeyer and Caldwell. Two-0 delivery here. There we go, another fastball inside. That one a strike this time. He just moved it over about a half a ball, and that was a strike again. Off speed probably coming. Nope, fastball outside. Bounce right back to Friesmeyer, so now it's 3-1 here. Pitch to Cochran right down central. Strike number 2. That'll run the count full here. Payoff pitch from Caldwell. Outside, Cochran walks for the second time. No, he was hit by a pitch in the first at bat. My apologies. He is on base for the second time. And there'll be a pinch runner going in for him without a doubt. Maybe not. I think they're going to leave him in this time. That'll bring up Jackson Phillips here, the freshman. Struck out looking in the second inning. That one just low. He'll check the swing there, so ball 1. Nope, they said he went. No check swing, so 0-1 now. Friesmeyer asking for the signs again. 0-1 here on Phillips. He's not hit the breaking ball well, so I'd imagine they're going to stick with that. And they did. They took the breaking ball, got past Friesmeyer. And Cochran will run up the second base here on the pass ball. They knee buckled him with that curveball earlier, so I figured they'd go back to it here. So now 1-1 on Phillips. Fastball, strike 2 there. Now 1-2 on Phillips. McComb and Duncan on deck and in the hole, respectively. For the Iberia Rangers, trailing 3-0 here. They're going to try to catch up this inning, I'd imagine. Another breaking ball. That one's going to catch the outside corner for strike 3. And for the second straight at bat, Phillips goes down looking on a breaking ball. And that'll bring up McComb here. Pitching pretty fair game, even if they give up 3 runs last inning. But a couple of good hits, nothing you can do about that. He's pitched a fairly good game today. Caldwell's first pitch going to be a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. He's got that running 2-seamer that just catches that outside corner. Does it pretty well. 0-1. Next pitch here. Breaking ball well outside. Almost got away from Friesmeyer again, but he was ready for it that time. Now evens the count here at 1-1. McComb was walked in his first at bat, stranded at second in the second inning. There's a fastball. McComb sees it and hits it well foul out into the softball field. For strike number 2. Now behind in the count, he's going to have to really pay attention. Going to have to lock in here if he wants to get on base. Caldwell gets the sign, kicks and fires. Breaking ball again, got him. Home plate umpire says he checked the swing. And they throw the ball back. Lawson wasn't paying attention. He was looking for the check swing. And they're going to say he got him at third. Cochran tried to take third in the confusion and the ball that was misthrown, and they're going to call him out for the second out of the inning here. This is one of those times I wish I had replay going. But I don't have my other camera, so it doesn't matter. So, 1-2 here. Here's the pitch from Caldwell. That one low. Another curveball. McComb battling here to stay alive with 2 outs now. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fastball fouled away. So the count stays here at 2-2. Two-two delivery on the way. Fouled off again. Umpires out of balls. Out of game balls, I should specify. Please don't make that a sound clip. Anyhow. Here's the 2-2 one more time. Caldwell get the sign. Shakes it. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fastball right down central, froze McComb. And he will strike out looking for the third out. So we head into the top of the 5th inning. Crocker holding on to a 3-run lead here. And we'll be back in just a bit.
Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people.
There's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it.
Welcome back. Here we go. It will be 2, 3, 4 hitters up. So Lively, Caldwell, Friesmeyer for the Lions in the top of the 5th. Guess he said it hit him. So Lively will go take first base on a hit by pitch. And Crocker working on an upset here over number 1 seed Iberia. High and out. Caldwell got a single in the first, struck out in the third. That one high and in. And McComb has to be getting tired. And like I said earlier, I don't know what that one low. Three-0 count here. That one right down central. Anyway, I'm easily distracted. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what Iberia has in reserve here as far as pitchers go outside of Shreve, who pitched the other night. And I don't know how many pitches McComb has left anyway. That one high. It's a walk. So Lively over to second. He was stealing one way or the other anyhow. And Caldwell over to first with 2 free passes here. And I believe that'll be the end of the evening for Macomb. So we'll see somebody come into pitch here, and I'm going to guess the way they started in, it'll be Tucker Jones or Wes Jones. Looks like it's going to be Tucker Jones getting the ball here. So overall, not a terrible night for Macomb, but that last inning kind of took it out of him. Gave up 3 hits, 3 runs. Nope, 4 hits. Walked 1. Yep, that 4th inning was rough. Walked the leadoff batter, and the next 3 batters all made it on base and scored. So while we got this pitching change, let's go ahead and hear from a couple of our sponsors again. We'll be back.
CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it, we can build it.
This will be Drew Friesmeyer stepping in with 2 men on. And nobody out. Fouls this one up and out of play. Tucker Jones, a lefty here. Little change of scenery. That one fouled off again. Nice tailing fastball there by Jones. Ashton Murphy on deck. He had the ground rule double earlier. That started the cascade of bad luck for Riley Macomb. Nice curveball on the outside corner there. Popped foul. So Friesmeyer seeing good pitches here and staying alive. Alex Shelton over there giving signs. Runners on first and second with only 1 out. Actually, no outs, excuse me. So wide open invitation here for Friesmeyer to get some insurance runs. Jones got him swinging on that curveball. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Ashton Murphy here. More signs from Coach Shelton over there. Jones getting the signs. Gonna have a timeout called there. Taking too long for Murphy's liking. There we go. Pitch to Murphy. Jones checking on the runners. Pickoff move. Back in time. Ball gets away. Throw to third. Gonna be in time. And Alex Shelton very unhappy with that call, as Lively is called out at third. Now the umpires are going to have a discussion. Was a close play. I don't believe that's the field ump's call at that angle. We'll see if they change their mind here or not. They are going to stick with the call this time. So Lively going to head to the dugout for the first out of the inning. Excuse me, second out of the inning now. Ashton Murphy getting some talking to here. Now with 2 outs and a runner on second. It was a good throw from center there by Phillips, though. Credit to him. I don't know if it was out or safe. Not my call to make. It was close, I can say that much. That one a ball. I believe it's now 1-1 or 1-0. I'm not sure. With all the excitement going on. Here's the pitch from Jones. That one low. It's now 2-0. Jones looking in here for the 2-0 delivery. Good lead over there at second. Swing and a miss. Friesmeyer very active over on second base. And I would say up in the count 2-1 here, might see a steal from Friesmeyer. Curveball. Friesmeyer was on his way. Murphy fouled that back to make it 2-2. It was a hit and run, that's what I figured. Smart thing to do when you're ahead in the count. With 2 outs and a right-handed batter from a runner on second. Especially if you're trying to add some insurance runs here. As Crocker was holding on to a 3-run lead here in the 5th. Jones with a curveball high, runs the count full. Jones has a pretty good curveball, but he leaves it up a little high there. One of those nice natural lefty curves. Just a naturally swooping curve. Cochran sits up on the outside corner, fastball high, and that will walk Murphy. So Murphy on first, Caldwell on second. I thought it was Friesmeyer. It's Caldwell. That's my apology. My bad. And this will be Riley Foster now. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the last inning. And was safe at first. Later came around to score. And had a hit in the second inning. Very active today. That one going to come inside. A little lefty on lefty violence here. Nothing like a good lefty-lefty matchup. Jones fires that one in and low. 2-0 now on Foster. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Pickoff over. That's a good pickoff move by Jones there. Wow. Fooled me and I was looking for it. If that had been me at first base instead of Cashton Murphy, I'd have been out by 3 feet. Jones fires that one up the middle. Jones gets a glove on it, but not in time. That'll be the force out at second. Nice job over there by Wes Jones at shortstop to get the third out. And that's the force out there at second. And that'll send us to the bottom of the fifth here with Iberia trailing 3-0. We'll be back in just a few.
Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people.
There's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-7...
I don't know if the umpire needed a potty break or what, but it took a minute to get those warm-ups finished. Hour and a half time limit here. We are approaching that now. So if Iberia fails to score in the bottom half of the inning here, that could be all she wrote, and Crocker will advance to the championship round to face Licking. Caldwell still on the mound here. First pitch hits Duncan. So Duncan will take his base over there at first, and I would be surprised to see a pinch runner in for Duncan. Coach Vincent asking, "You good?" Braxton thought about it a second and said, "Yeah, I'm good." I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes out here. We're going to have to talk to the Dixon athletic director about getting some citronella candles out here or something. Actually, at this point, I don't care. Build a tire fire. Anything to get him away from me will be great. So Duncan over on first now. That'll bring up Booster. Pick off over to first. Booster walked in the second inning. That's been his only at-bat so far. Plate appearance, we should say. It's not an at-bat if you walk. Doesn't count against your average. That one, fastball up and in. I think Caldwell's going for the intimidation factor here against the young fellers down at the bottom of the order. That one in there. Strike one. Nice two-seamer, low and in. That's exactly where he needs to be pitching these young guys to, is inside. 1-1 on Booster. That one, another two-seamer running right down the heart of the plate. Strike two right down central. And this is where experience over talent becomes a factor. Crocker, the more experienced team. Talent-wise, it's 50-50 as far as I'm concerned. Both teams chock full of good ball players. But Crocker has a majority of upperclassmen. I think that Iberia is a majority of young boys here. I know there's only 2 seniors. Got a nice, loud crowd here tonight. It's good. Everybody excited. I plug in my microphone, but it's got a squeal to it that I don't particularly care for in my headphones. Froze him right down the middle. Same thing right down central, and Knox Booster will strike out for the first out of the 5th inning. Three seniors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 juniors. Preston Pierce, the only starting freshman. No, Easton Caldwell starting at second, so 2 starting freshmen. That one high and up on McKeegan. So Crocker very upperclassman heavy, as I said. Here's the pitch from Caldwell. That one well outside. So 2-0 now here on McKeegan. That one bunted, and it's somehow fair. He's going to run down to first. Throw will be in time. And that'll run the move the runner up to second. McKeegan with an accidental bunt. At least that's what I would call it. He squared around, but it run in on him. So now, with 2 outs and a runner on second, it'll be the leadoff hitter, Jones. And he smashes this one out towards second base. Foster will get underneath it and squeeze it for the out. And that will end the top of the 5th inning. Iberia held scoreless. We'll be back with the top of the 6th here in just a moment.
CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. Well, good news. Apparently there's some tires over by the softball dugout that Mike said we can set on fire. So don't be surprised to see a big flame over here by the Dixon ballpark. I'm all about a buffet until I have to be the buffet. So this is Logan Connell. Maiden out in the second inning. Although I can't tell you how because I didn't mark it down. But I'll tell you here in just a second. And then hit a single, an RBI single in the fourth. I believe this will run the count to 1-1 here. Nope. Yeah, it might be 1-1. I'm not sure. Jones kicks and fires. That one high. 1-2. I was right. It was 1-1. That one in the dirt evens the count here at 2-2. That one in the dirt again. Full count here for Connell. Connell struck out in his previous at bat. This one over to shortstop. Scooped up over to first. Off the bag. Connell safe. So we'll give him an infield hit there. Second hit of the night. So one strikeout, 2 hits, pretty good night for you, especially if you're only hitting 111 coming into the game. That'll help his average immensely. As Wyatt Sherrill steps in here, grounded out to second, grounded out to first in the second and the fourth, respectively. Now runner on first. Connell was taken off there on the feigned bunt attempt. Crocker trying to get all the insurance runs they can here in the top of the sixth. As you can never count Iberia out. Pick off over to first. Back in time is Connell. Yeah, you can never count the Rangers out. Same as the Lions. They're never finished until they're finished. The old Yogi Berra quote, it ain't over till it's over. Pick off over to first again. Ooh. I think he might have got him on that one, but called safe again. If he got back, it was by a fingernail. Good pickoff move there by Jones. Sherrill getting the sign, so you're going to step back in. Apparently he's making Connell shorten his lead up just a touch. Here's the pitch. Bunt up in the air. Shreve tries to catch it and can't. And it's foul. Shreve upset with himself about that one. One count here on Sherrill. Getting signs again.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here again. Cheryl squares around. This one bunted up in the air again. Shreve will squeeze it this time for the out. That's the first out of the inning here. I bet Wyatt Cheryl practices bunting a lot in the coming week. So that will bring up Preston Pierce. He had a single in the fourth and a fly out to the shortstop in the second. First pitch in there high for a ball. Got a time. Jones pitches that one. Fouled off out of play. So now 1-1 on Pierce. That one right down central. Pierce mad at himself for missing that one. He wanted to square that thing up and just did not get around on it in time. Swung on and missed. Strike three. And that is the second out of the inning here. Pick off over to first. Not in time. That one going to catch the outside corner. Oh, no. Just outside for a ball. Looked good to me. That one hit well out into right. It's going to be squeezed for the third out. And that will take us to the bottom of the sixth here, with Crocker hanging on to a 3-run lead. And with time running out, Iberia is going to have to do something in the bottom of the sixth inning, or this ball game will be over. That was Lawson that made the out. And we will be back here in just a moment.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276.
First pitch in there for a strike. That one in there for a strike as well, so quickly 0-2 here on Tucker Jones. Trip Caldwell throwing a good breaking ball here late in the game. That one in the dirt, gets away from Friesmeyer. Hey, look what I figured out how to do. So anybody watching, if you haven't followed me on Facebook yet, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to the Better Call Mo Ball YouTube, please do so. That one, strike 3 on the outside corner, froze him. And that is the first out of the inning. That's very important with the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up. Crocker doing their best to move on to the championship round here. That one high. Here's the 1-0. That one inside 2-0. This is Shreve up. Struck out the first, flew out to left in the third. That one right down central for a strike. Now 2-1. Curveball outside. Runs the count to 3-1. One out, nobody on here for Shreve. That one right down central, fouled back into the fence here. And that'll run the count full. I'll take that off the screen now. I'm just proud that I figured it out. I'm figuring out another thing on this machine every day, so hopefully soon it'll all be put together and smooth. Here's the payoff pitch. That one going to be outside, ball 4. So Shreve on with one out by way of the walk. And so that'll bring up Cochran here. Pitch here. Just outside and low. 1-0 here on Cochran. Here's the 1-0. That one in there, strike. 1-1. That one fouled off into the fence. Cochran. Here's the 1-2. High, swung on, and that's a strikeout for out number 2 here. So 2 outs, a man on first for freshman Jackson Phillips. Hit by pitch and walked in the second and the fourth, and then struck out in the 6th. And I bet we see a first pitch breaking ball here. First pitch in there for a strike. Throw down to first, not in time. Here's the pitch to Phillips. He lays off that breaking ball. Still not comfortable seeing him, it doesn't seem like. So here is the 1-1. That one swung on and missed. Throw back to first, not in time. So it's now 1-2 here. And with the time limit, potentially down to their last strike here. Because I'm not sure if that time limit counts in this round or not, but I'm pretty sure it does. That one well outside. 2-2. Outside, gets away from Friesmeyer behind the plate. Phillips is going to run it out here to first. So he struck out, but he will make it to first safely on the pass ball. And that will bring up McComb here, who started the game. With runners on first and second and 2 outs here. And Alex Shelton going to come out. And this might be the end of the night for Trip Caldwell. Let's go hear from our sponsors real quick, and we'll be back in a second.
CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it, we can build it. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today.
Trick Lively coming in to try to close this thing out here for the Crocker Lions. So Riley McComb stepping up, 2 men on after the pass ball there to Phillips allowed him to get on base. And that was the end of the pitching night for Trip Caldwell. That one a fastball right down central. For the first strike on McComb. Friesmeyer going to go have a talk with him real quick. So if Lively can get this last out without allowing a hitter or any runs, that'll be a trick. Yeah, I think I'm funny. Nobody else does. All right. 0-1 here now. Lively sets and fires. McComb pops that one up. It's in play. Friesmeyer settling underneath it. Will make the grab for the third out. And I believe that is the ball game. It is. So Crocker pulls this one off for the upset, 3-0 over the number 1 seeded Iberia Rangers to move on to the finals to take on the Licking Wildcats on Friday. Rangers will move to the third place game to take on the Dixon Bulldogs after their win earlier. Or no, after their loss earlier against Licking. My apologies. And then tomorrow, we will only have one game. That is the consolation final between Richland and Stoutland. Stoutland lost in the opening round to Iberia and then beat Plato last night to go to the consolation final. And then they will face Richland tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll be here for that. And I hope we'll be here on Friday. But no promises because the people that I would normally have cover for me may not be able to. Otherwise, we'll have somebody here. It may just be visual, no audio, which most of you will be happy for. You're probably tired of hearing me by now anyway. If you're not, be sure to go subscribe to the YouTube page, Better Call Mobile 25 on YouTube, or the Better Call Ball page on Facebook. And if you guys are a sponsor out there, you like what I'm doing, be sure to get a hold of me at some point, either through Facebook or if you're local, you can probably get my phone number pretty easy. Anyway, we're going to hear from our sponsors on the way out here. I appreciate everybody tuning in to Better Call Ball for the Frisco League action. And we'll be back pretty soon. We'll see you next time.
Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. Since 1988, Walters Construction has proudly served the Tri-County area, building homes, businesses, and dreams. From new residential and commercial builds to remodels, garages, additions, concrete work, and more, Walters Construction does it all. Need excavation or dump truck services? They've got you covered there, too. No matter the project, trust the professionals at Walters Construction. Call today at 573-512-0206. Walters Construction, if you can dream it, we can build it. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people.
There's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276.